Picture the vibrant chaos. The aroma of sizzling street food mingling with the sweet scent of tropical fruits. The rhythmic splash of paddles against weathered wooden boats. A symphony of vendors calling out prices as colors paint the water's reflection. On the surface, Thailand's floating markets feel like a festival, alive, loud, irresistible. But beneath this energetic scene lies something far deeper. A world of unique tastes, forgotten crafts, and human stories shaped by generations on the water. Today, we cut through the noise. We drift past the tourist paths, and we step into the true heart of Thailand's floating markets, through the eyes of the locals who live and breathe them. Thailand's floating markets are not attractions built for postcards. They were born from geography, shaped by rivers long before roads existed. For centuries, communities thrived on waterways, trading fruits, rice, spices, and handcrafted goods directly from boat to boat. These markets were once essential, not optional. A lifeline for food, a meeting point for neighbors, a place where knowledge, gossip, and culture flowed as freely as the river beneath them. Many of the vendors you see today learned to row before they learned to walk. Their boats, often inherited from parents who inherited from theirs. Every scratch, every dent, every faded color a chapter of family history. At sunrise, the market is quiet, almost sacred. Vendors glide silently across the water. Smoke rises slowly from coal stoves as the first dishes begin to simmer. Listen carefully. Before the crowds come, the market has its own heartbeat. A pulse you can only feel when the world is still. The aroma of ripe mangoes mixes with coconut cream. Fresh herbs release their fragrance the moment they hit the pan, and each sound, from the splash of water to a vendor's gentle greeting, blends into a sensory experience that no city street can replicate. There is no floating market without food, and here, recipes are not merely cooked, they are preserved. Take Kway Tao Reua, boat noodles. Once served to workers on canals, they were rich, bold, and meant to fuel long days of rowing and labor. Today, many vendors still follow the exact method passed down through generations. Everything is done by touch, by intuition, by memory. Across the water, fruit sellers balance pyramids of dragon fruit, rambutan, bananas, and pomelo. Their eyes are trained to read ripeness like a book. One glance, and they know which fruit carries the perfect sweetness. And then there are the smoky grills, chicken satay brushed with coconut milk, fresh river prawns charred until sweet and tender. It is a sensory orchestra, aroma, heat, color, and sound, playing all at once. But floating markets are more than food. They are small museums of disappearing craftsmanship. Here, an elderly craftswoman quietly weaves hats from palm leaves, each one taking hours to finish. Her hands move with a rhythm built over 60 years. She learned from her mother, who learned from hers, and now she teaches no one. Traditional boat builders, pottery artisans, wood carvers, many of these crafts face extinction. Tourist interest keeps some alive, but many artisans create not for profit, but out of loyalty to a tradition that once defined their identity. Ask any vendor what the market means to them, and their answer is never simple. To them, this is not a job, it is a life. A connection to family, to community, to the water itself. Competition is gentle, support is constant. When one vendor struggles to dock, another helps. When someone runs out of ingredients, a neighbor shares their supply. For many, this floating world holds memories of childhood. First boat rides, stories told under lantern light, and the pride of carrying forward a legacy that feels increasingly fragile. Today, the floating markets stand at a crossroads. Tourism keeps money flowing, but it also threatens authenticity. Some markets lean heavily into spectacle. Others fight to remain true to their roots. But hope still floats on the water. A new generation, children of vendors, are beginning to return. They blend tradition with creativity, new dishes, eco-friendly materials, improved tools, digital payments. The markets evolve, but their soul remains anchored in the past. In a world that moves faster every day, Thailand's floating markets stand as reminders of a simpler rhythm. One shaped by water, community, and tradition. Beyond the vibrant chaos lies a deeper truth, a sensory universe rich with stories waiting to be heard. And if you listen closely, you might just hear the heartbeat of Thailand itself.